You know what I'm
Juicy.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
Juicy.
Oh, man. Welcome to the Hold My Beer Marketing Podcast, the only podcast with beards and marketing. I'm Jake the Wizard here with Mitch Barham. What's up, Mitch?
Keeping it juicy.
Yeah?
Looking forward to the juiciness that
we got
teased
some
me with.
juicy stories to cover today. It's going to be fun, exciting. If you want updates,
Words are hard.
If you want updates on marketing, tips, strategies, news, whatever it is, this is the podcast for you. So make sure to hit that follow, click it wherever you're at, whether that's Spotify, Apple, YouTube, wherever you're watching this.
Just give that button a good old flick. Follow.
Smack it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that.
I like it.
Okay, let's just dive into the news for today before I get even weirder. More WordPress drama. Yay.
Ooh.
So Matt Mullenweg, if you're just jumping into this story, Matt Mullenweg, the creator of WordPress, has been at war with a hosting company called WP Engine. He's done a lot of shady stuff. There was actual legal action that happened that made him stop. He's very salty about it. And he decided to criticize them about their pricing model. So WP Engine requests that if you're going to cancel your account, you need to do at least 30 days before your next billing cycle.
Makes sense.
Okay. All right. Matt Mullenweg ripped them apart, saying that this is trash and shouldn't do it. Well, guess what? WordPress.com requires you to cancel 30 days before your next billing cycle, which is his platform.
That's great.
Here's the better news. WordPress.com has a zero refund policy, whereas WP Engine is happy to help you out.
Wow. just what? Like,
oh, man. Good old Matt. You're a legend, my man.
what kind of, I want to know what drugs he's on because I want some.
Dude, you don't get that way with drugs. That's au natural.
That's cray.
Google Search Console validate fix button does not expedite your fixes. It just marks them that you want to fix them.
Oh, well, that's nice.
So it's like the close elevator door button of Search Console.
Jamming on that sucker, or the crosswalk button, you're jamming on it like, come on, faster.
Doesn't do doodly doo dah day. And that's coming straight from John Mueller over at Google. Hilarious. Come on, Google. If you're going to give me a button, make it do something.
Right? Don't just tease us.
Mug Root Beer, fantastic advertising campaign, is sending out DNA testing kits to see who's got that dog in them.
Oh my God.
That's right. You can get your DNA tested by Mug Root Beer to see if you have the Mug Root Beer dog in you.
What? I mean, brilliant, but like, what? Are they actually testing to see if you have dog in you, or is this a DNA test like for your dog?
It's a DNA test kit for your dog.
Okay.
But it's just hilarious marketing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people will do it. People do some interesting stuff with their dogs.
They put their Crocs on their dogs.
They do. That's true. We've seen that.
So this is the kind of advertising I'm in for, y'all. This is the good stuff. So,
and it's on TikTok Shop.
It is on TikTok Shop. Even better.
Yeah.
So John Mueller did a big sit down, talked about a lot of things. Google on losing backlinks. So if you go into your backlink reporting, sometimes you'll see massive fall offs. And John Mueller said two things about this. One, it's not their reporting. It's some other reporting platform. So blame them.
Yeah, not our fault.
Not our fault. But also, he said that SEOs often overestimate link value, which I think is an interesting thing to say.
Like, do we trust this guy?
John Mueller?
Yeah.
I'm hit or miss on him, man. I'm hit or miss.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. When he says things that contradict active working SEO strategies, I get concerned. Because at the end of the day, Google doesn't actually want SEOs to exist.
Mm-hmm.
We are ruining their algorithm, technically.
Bastards.
But it's the same in everything else.
Right.
Once a system gets created, it will be abused.
Oh, for sure. As marketers, we exploit everything.
I mean, I personally think it's not just marketers. I was looking at one of the most popular games right now is Marvel Rivals. I don't know if you've seen ads for that.
Nope.
You get to play as all your favorite Marvel characters and some you've never heard of, like Jeff the Land Shark. But
wait, Jeff, hold on. Jeff the Land Shark? I got to know about this Jeff the Land Shark. I've never heard of this. You don't know about
Jeff the Land Shark?
No.
He first appeared in a surprise Deadpool comic. And he is a land shark.
That's epic.
And he's a cute little pet, and he's an absolute terror in the video game.
Okay, good to know. I was like, wait a minute, I gotta know about this. Okay, so now back to your point.
Okay, so in the game, Doctor Strange, everyone knows Doctor Strange, makes portals, right? The whole thing he does. Well, guess what? You can portal people into glitched rooms where they can't escape and can't die, so they're just removed from the match.
Oh, jeez.
People are going to abuse any system out there. It's going to happen.
Yeah, very true.
So I don't feel bad for doing it with Google. John Cena relaunches the McValue menu.
Dude, can you see him in that picture?
Yeah.
But you can actually see John Cena?
No, I see Mr. Rogers.
Okay. Because you can't see John Cena.
You can't see him. Yeah. It was very strange just having like a blank ad.
Right. Just floating food. That looks so weird. Sorry, I had to.
That would actually be a hilarious TikTok meme trend.
Dude, yeah.
Of like, John Cena, what are you doing here? And there's just nothing there.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even need John Cena for it.
We should start it.
Yeah, the value menu is back. I don't know if it's good at all, but
so this is how much I don't eat McDonald's. I didn't know the value menu went away.
Oh yeah.
Interesting. And an interesting choice to bring John Cena in for that. But kids love John Cena.
In fact, my favorite part of this entire article is that it says the ultra buff Cena.
Ultra buff.
He's ultra buff.
Oh my God. That's going to sell more hamburgers. Up
your alley here. Google ad scheduling and smart bidding campaigns document was updated to say you cannot use ad scheduling on campaigns that use smart bidding, but you can.
Yeah, I was going to say, wait, what? Like
they didn't actually change the system to not allow you to do it. Just the documentation that says that you can't. So maybe there's a change coming down the road, but right now their documentation is just false.
Yeah, when it comes to their ads, I mean, we all take whatever they say is coming or happening with a grain of salt because they are the kings of backtracking on their ad stuff.
For sure. Google has a really hard time committing to just about anything.
They're like a wishy-washy girlfriend or boyfriend.
Even with their products, there are so many products that have come and gone and been good or bad that just like don't get support. For example, I'm going to throw this out there. Google, if you're watching this, first of all, thanks. I appreciate the follow. But second, why the hell does my Photos app not put my photos in my Google Drive? Why are they separate storages? Just put the photos in my freaking Google Drive so I can use them in my Google dang Drive. I
mean, that would make sense.
Yeah.
But too much sense.
Yeah. And this is not a new complaint. I've had this complaint for 8 years. So I literally had to buy an app that connects to my photos in my Google Drive and transfers them.
Well, if you had an iPhone, it would just go to your cloud.
If I had an iPhone, I would blow my own brains out. 47% of people find search terms irrelevant during product research. This is a really interesting thing. We're going to talk a bit more about this after we get through the news articles based off of the last one. But what was really interesting about this article that I wanted to talk about is that basically people are not liking the results of search. This is not new news. The problem is that people are better at search. The old answer that would be like, we'll get better at searching, right? Like just search better. But people are better at search than they ever have been. And they're still saying they can't find what they want during product research steps. So what are they doing instead? And this is the part of the article I really like, or I find very interesting. Instead, they're going to Reddit.
Yeah.
And this is going to link back in the last article, and we're going to talk about it quite a bit because it's going to break your freaking brain when I show you this last article, and you're going to go, holy crap.
Well, I'm excited.
Getty Images and Shutterstock are merging. The number 1 and number 2 image repositories on the planet are merging into a single company. What will they be called? Getty Stock? I don't know, but
I like the bring of that.
Getty Stock doesn't sound bad.
No.
But
Shuttery stock.
Shuttery Island. But I just interesting to know that if you have one or both of those platforms, they're going to be the same platform.
Interesting.
Don't know what that means for the marketing community, but you should know.
More images.
40% of consumers support brand trend jumping. So what does this mean? If you're a brand and there's a trend, 40% of people support you getting on that trend. I always like to think back to the earlier days of TikTok with like the boat meme. Remember the boat meme?
Oh God, yeah. Everybody did the boat meme.
The boat meme. Like, it is okay for you to be on a trend. Now, there is a negative downside to this article, okay? 33% of people find it embarrassing.
I wonder why.
I think that 33%, if I'm going to just make a speculation, is going to trend towards an older audience that thinks businesses can only be professional.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Right? And if there's somebody who has proven that this is just patently false, it's Ryan freaking Reynolds. This man is the king of trend domination. Some of the stuff he's done with the Peloton ad, if you all remember that. A lot of the stuff he's done with Wrexham. I mean, the social media takeover of Deadpool and Wolverine. It is okay to do the trend. All right. And I'm trying to open up my channel a bit more to this and talk about not every video being marketing education. It's tough for me because I want to have that persona, but I don't think it's going to get diluted by including some more stuff.
It does say there that you got to act pretty quick.
You do have 24 to 48 hours to get on the trend, but that's just trends. Like, that's how fast trends live and die now.
Seriously, they do.
Like 100%. What was the one? The demure, very mindful. Where's that now? Nowhere.
Lasted like all of a week.
Yeah.
And then one of the other ones was the little Sesame Street character that would just kind of like slowly move up on the screen, and people had just had words and stuff over it, or whatever. I think that lasted literally like 2 days. I saw it nonstop, and then it was gone.
Yep. Google Search Console performance reports now exports hourly data. If you're looking at your SEO data on an hourly basis, please stop and consult your nearest doctor.
I mean, I'm really excited that I can see this. I'm jacked from when we can see it minute by minute. The only value
in this is if you are running a Google Ads program and you're trying to optimize your ad scheduling. It's literally the only reason you would want to see this data. And even then, when people are asleep. Like,
no, 100%. I was being totally facetious, but this goes hand in hand, like just like ads. Don't even look at your ad results daily. Like, day by day, it's going to fluctuate and change. So, like, I'm sure you look at certain time frames, but like, you have to get a bigger macro view of what's happening versus that micro. I mean, hourly, get out of here.
Who wanted this? Who wanted this?
I don't think anybody. We can make this a meme or a trend, whereas like POV, nobody, and then Google hourly SEO reports.
This is the meme clip. Who wanted this? Who wanted this? Nobody wanted this. I didn't want this. Did you want this?
I'm so going to clip. I'm going to say I'm going to clip the shit out of that when this thing goes live, and I'm going to make a meme and tag you in it.
My favorite audio that survived this long is the "I'm doing my part."
Yeah,
I'm doing my part.
I didn't do shit.
I'm not doing fucking shit.
I love that.
Okay, this is hilarious. You're gonna love this. So Microsoft Bing is currently tricking people into thinking they're on Google. So the number one search term on Bing is Google. Okay, so check this out. There's even a video here. So I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to show this video. So here's what it looks like. We'll wait for it to start over. So you're going to start on Bing in just a second. Here we go. We're on Bing. We're going to type in Google, and it's going to show an ad at the top that looks like a Google search bar, but that's an ad from Microsoft. The actual Google result is way down there at the bottom if you see it.
Wow. Yeah.
And then it does a Bing search.
That's wild.
Whoever the marketing person is that got the team to do this, you are a legend.
Yeah.
You are an absolute legend, and I love you, and it's hilarious.
Makes total sense. I mean, literally, when your number one search term is the competitor.
Yeah.
Let's make them think they're there.
So funny. It even brings in like the tabs.
Uh-huh. It looks like Google.
Yeah,
that's wild. Wow.
Absolute legend. Wix versus WordPress for SEO. Another thing that John Mueller talked about in his recent chat. Here's what he said. Wix is fine for SEO. A few years back, it was pretty bad, and they've made fantastic progress. The old reputation lingers, but don't let that sway you. They've done great work recently, including making it easy to have a fast website. If Wix works for you and meets your needs, there's no reason to switch. And I tend to agree with this.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Wix, you've heard me say this, was a dumpster fire wrapped in a paper bag filled with poo on fire. A fire within a fire, if you will.
Sounds like a good time.
But they have made huge strides. Wix Studio made a lot of improvements to give you more capability to do SEO. If you're on Wix, I used to say you want to switch if you're going for an SEO play. Now less so, but it is kind of nice to hear John say, yeah, they were trash.
Yeah, that's funny. They sucked, but now they suck less.
You'll like this one. Google has now updated their ad policy for crypto.
Mm-hmm.
They now allow certified and FCA registered advertisers to promote cryptocurrencies. That begins in the UK, and I'm sure it will go worldwide not too long after that.
Yeah, well, especially over here with the new administration being way more pro-crypto and Gary Gensler stepping down. So the SEC is going to completely change. Ooh, Crypt Pro. I like that. Crypt Pro.
Yeah, Crypt Pro for the Crypt Bro.
Oh, God, we're a problem.
Yes, we are. But yeah, so expect to see some more ads for crypto. Enjoy that. I don't give a toot, to reference one of my favorite TikToks. I don't give a toot. Anyways,
I haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen that one?
No.
He does like brand reviews.
Oh.
Like he'll be like good brand logos, and then when he says it's bad because he knows people will fight him, he's like, I don't give a toot.
Oh, the silly stuff that happens on TikTok.
All right, let's talk about the meat, because this broke my brain when I saw this article, and I'm surprised it isn't plastered freaking everywhere, both in the ads community and the SEO community. Reddit introduces business analytics tools and AMA ads. Yes, you heard me right. You can now create an AMA post and run it as an ad in Reddit.
Wow. Hold on, my brain's broken.
Let me explain, if you're listening to this podcast, let me explain why this is a huge deal. First of all, business analytics tools in Reddit, finally.
Right. Yeah.
Finally, good, finally. Okay. But the AMA ads, here's why these are so insane. Right now, if you try to promote a product in an organic post on Reddit, the likelihood of you being flagged and removed and your account being ghosted, shadow banned, is very high. However, if you recall back to the earlier conversation where people are going to Reddit to do product review and research, a lot of people are taking their buying journeys through Reddit. I know I have. So we could go and create our own organic AMA posts, but there's no guarantee that they're going to take off. In fact, if anyone even sniffs that it's a branded post, they're going to just scroll right past it. But if I'm running it as an ad and I'm paying for the placement, I'm going to get activity. And then that activity is going to make my AMA more of an organic post, because it's going to be a post on the platform.
Right.
And that is indexable by Google and can actually allow you to do targeted Reddit SEO, even though you're paying for it.
Right.
That actually works.
That is a killer two-prong strategy.
And it's an ad.
Wild. And the ads, what's so funny? People try to act like nobody's on Reddit. And I'm like, cool. Yeah. Tell that to like the, 80 or like
the 100 million daily active users.
Right. Yeah. Like, yeah, nobody's on it. We're running ads on it now for some of our clients and they work. I mean, yeah, you get really cheap impressions, really cheap clicks, but they do also convert on the click. Like you can see the click through versus view through attribution. And then now you throw this in the mix, like, holy moly, they're going to make some waves.
This is the placements we've been looking for. This is, I'm trying to think of like a comparison of how to communicate how big this is.
Facebook circa 2012.
I mean,
cheap, so many people, so many different sets of eyeballs, even if it's just for the mere fact that that people are searching and then end up on Reddit.
Day one Advantage Plus.
Yeah.
YouTube ads in Google ads.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you take away nothing from this podcast, if you have a product, you need to go do this right now.
Maybe this is like TikTok 2020.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Because it's going to give you more exposure per dollar than anything else you can do on the internet right now. Maybe that's how I have to say this.
Oh, 100%. Dude, where else are you going to get $1 CPM for? Nowhere. Like you can't. It doesn't exist outside of a reach campaign, but as a conversion campaign, let alone an AMA to boost it. And I hate to use the word boost, but then to have it help your SEO at the same time.
This is the magic, is that it's an ad that you pay for, and you pay for it to become a better organic post after you're done with it.
Right. Mind blowing. Yeah. I mean, this could be used so many different ways too. I'm thinking like, say you have a bad review or a thread that's a bad review on Reddit, and when somebody Googles your name, that thing pops up. Okay, well now like do one of these and could possibly trump it.
Right?
Huge, giant.
Oh, I was doing a trumpet.
Oh, I was doing orange guy.
I knew what you were doing. It was nasty. Not nice.
Reddit. It's a great platform.
Probably the worst impression I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And I've heard a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think this is monstrous.
Yeah.
And I know you're going to be cooking on this all day in your brain.
Oh yeah. Oh God. I'm already like out of things to say. Because my brain's already running a million miles. Like, oh God, how can we exploit this?
Oh yes. I mean, I want to sell these as part of my SEO program. Because guess what?
For real.
If you put your link to your product in the post, it's a backlink too from Reddit.
Now it's a trident. Instead of being dual pronged, now it's 3.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We just went from 3-way to orgy in like a single step.
This is menage. Dude, that's huge. That's awesome. That's exciting shit right there. Yeah. I guess I came out yesterday afternoon, but
how is no one else? I saw one article. This is the only article I've seen on it.
Did that even pop up in my Slack channel that I have with these things coming in? Because I mean, I never look at it, but I wonder if it actually came through my feed and I just totally avoided it. But the big thing, Reddit launches trend tracking AMA ads. There it is yesterday at 12:22. So I think the reason you're not going to see many people talk about it is they don't get it. They don't understand like the power of Reddit period. And then 2, to think as holistically and widely as you just did about it all. To like piece that all together and be like, oh my God, the implications are like multi-channel, very long length of positive consequences. It's the wrong word to use, but you know what I mean? Like the ramifications are outcomes. There's words are hard. But nobody else is thinking about it like that. They're just, because we're still stuck in that conversion space thing. So nobody thinks that Reddit converts and it's just worthless and nobody goes there. But
when we're not even talking, it's reputation management. Like you said, you can bury a bad Reddit post, but also if someone's searching to be like, are these guys reputable? And they find an AMA Reddit thread from your company, answering 6 questions.
Yep.
You're converting. you're closing the deal. This is a sales play. It's an SEO play. It's a marketing play. It's an ads play. It's a reputation play. It's huge.
Tremendous. Well, so here's what I'll do. I'll make a post about it today on TikTok, and then you'll start seeing it everywhere because I'm that cool.
Yeah. I'm excited to watch you and Phoenix talk about it.
Oh, yeah. On Thursday. I'll bring that up tomorrow.
So that's my news for the day.
I need to get Phoenix to start freaking tracking Reddit ads. I've been on her for that for about like a month and a half. I'm like, will you just add the code? Like, just do it. Like, I'm starting to put people on Reddit, and I need to be able to do better tracking.
Mitch in Lovable. How do I edit someone else's code?
Duplicate ad beacon just for me.
Ad bacon.
Mm-hmm. That one already exists.
I know. Add bacon and eggs.
Ooh.
Ron Swanson for you.
Yeah, I love it. I love Ron Swanson when what is he like in Costco or something, and the dude's giving out turkey bacon. He's like
vegan bacon or whatever it is.
Throws it away.
Another, please.
So good. I love that guy. He's my spirit animal.
Ron Swanson. Yeah.
Yeah. So awesome.
I was in a conversation with somebody the other day, and I don't know if anyone here listening or Mitch, you are a Ted Lasso fan.
Oh, I love Ted Lasso. Yeah.
I've always thought of myself as a Ted Lasso.
I can see that.
But he called me a Roy Kent. And at first I was extremely offended.
No, how are you a Roy Kent? I don't see that personality with you.
Because
I'm more Roy Kent than you.
Because I'm a player that played well and became a coach.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was thinking like, personality wise and character wise, like you are far more Ted Lasso, happy, motivational. And then you have me, like, this is why I'm on the podcast, because I'm the opposite. I hate people. I walk around going, fuck, like Roy Kent, I mean,
in fact, my very first marketing talk I ever gave was titled Be a Marketing Goldfish.
That's great. Oh, I love it. Yep.
So
and Ted Lasso literally did the same thing.
I literally wore a Ted Lasso Be a Goldfish shirt for the talk. So, but yeah, no, I mean, that's it for today on the podcast. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, follow, like, subscribe. If you didn't, Mitch's home address is
yeah, you can send all your complaints to 123 I Don't Care Avenue. Scroll to another podcast.
Exactly. Mitch, where can I find you across the internet?
You can find me everywhere on the interwebs as at Beardpreneur and barhammarketing.com. That is Barham Marketing with 2 M's.com.
Barham Marketing.
Barham.
I don't know where this thing's going. I'm Jake the Wizard. You can find me at Jake the Wizard or The Wizard Marketing, wherever you like to scroll. You can find this podcast along with other okay podcasts, I guess, on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and of course, YouTube if you want to see the beards of the podcast, which is honestly the most critical element of this whole thing. Find us on YouTube, like, subscribe, follow, heart, thumb, whatever you can do over there. I don't know.
Flick the bell.
Flick the bell. Google that right now.
Nope.
Share your screen.
Nope. Nope. Not doing that.
Shame.
Yep.
Shame.
Oh, man.
Speaking of Ted Lasso, Hannah Waddington.
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious that she's the shame bell person.
Right.
I know. I love
So
her.
funny.
She's my one.
Oh.
But you know that I'm short and she
Makes
is
sense.
not.
No, she is tall.
Yeah. She's very tall.
Yeah.
I just want her leg like a child.
Sit on her foot and she just walk around with you attached to her foot.
This is going way the wrong direction. So we're going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for tuning in. Tune in next time. Hold My Beer Podcast. Have a great one. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.